And last night, opening night, Fantastic Four.
You've been putting in work there.
Fiend over here.
Wow.
It
Bro,
was.
We love your superhero movies.
We were both like, damn, bro. It's
Friday.
It's Friday today.
9 p.m. Like, it's early.
Yeah.
See, I thought it came out last week and I was wrong, but it turns out it came out yesterday. Technically today.
So
All right, what are we saying about Fantastic Four?
don't worry, I didn't see it. I didn't lie this time.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna trick you.
How did our boy Pedro Pascal do?
He did fantastic.
Word? Good
I
Reed
didn't
Richards?
even mean to do that like as a joke to say that. I meant that honestly.
He did fantastic.
He did. Say that again.
444.
Okay, to be honest, I have not had any movie put me on the edge of my seat as much. The last movie that put me like this anxiously at the edge of my seat was probably the newest Top Gun, where like I don't know if you did you guys ever see it?
I've never seen Top Gun, but I didn't know you seen that.
I never watched the original, but I went.
I just didn't even think you would
You
see-
could just watch that one.
What?
I don't think you could.
No, you don't. You can't.
I mean, I did.
I don't think you have to.
You don't have to.
Okay, whatever. I mean,
I didn't see either, so I don't know.
I just got told. Either way, it's a very like anxiety-inducing movie, and like, but it was very, very well done. So this was the same like anxiety-inducing energy as well, and I was just like, you just have this overall sense of dread because you know that something's coming, and they do a very good job with the build-up because you're just like, oh shit, is this gonna happen? And everyone, did either of you finish Thunderbolts?
Never seen
started it.
Never like
It hasn't come out on
how many?
streaming.
Ah.
I think you
Okay.
can buy it
I
now.
will watch it.
Okay, well, there's something at the end of Thunderbolts that hints to the Fantastic Four. So from the ending of that, you have some kind of
You can just say it.
idea. No, I'm not going to say it. You have an idea of what's going to happen in the Fantastic Four. And so you have an idea in your head and you just don't know what's going to happen. But first of all, I want to talk about the aesthetic. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Everything
Yeah.
looks very 60s.
It has like a 50s, 60s
Yeah,
vibe.
50s, 60s, like the Jetsons
Yeah.
look to it. Very well done. Herbie, they did a really great job.
robot?
Yeah, little robot. They did a fantastic job of not making him like the annoying, like cute
R2D2.
pet thing.
Like BB-8.
Yeah, the annoying like pet thing that
Yeah.
everyone keeps around, you know, that Disney likes to do. They didn't do that, which is great. It didn't feel like he was like overstaying his welcome. He was just there when needed and, you know, always present, but never annoying. The cast did a really great job overall.
That was the girl who did Sue Storm.
She was very, very good. Like, honestly, like you could feel like, you know, in the trailers, you know, you find out she's pregnant. And she does like an insane job of like feeling the motherly love and the attention and like the freak out of everything that she does to be a mother and to protect her child and everything. Like you really felt it. So she, great. And Pedro Pascal, yes, he was very,
He's Pedro. He don't miss.
He don't miss. Like his
Oberyn
rendition,
Martell, man.
his rendition of Mr. Fantastic was just overall like articulate. He got things done, but at the same time, it really shows like this vulnerability of just like I'm always picturing what's happening next, and I'm anxious about it, and like
Never live in the moment.
yeah, he's just always there. He's just 24/7. He's just thinking, and
Do you feel like this is a question for both of you because I don't know exactly how I feel about it. Do you feel like Pedro actually is acting different in his roles and different stuff, or do you feel like he's just putting on a different version of Pedro?
no,
I could see he's definitely playing different roles in some of the things that he's doing.
Okay.
Like obviously, let's talk about Oberyn Martell in Game of Thrones. You know, he was like that sexy,
Cocky.
suave.
Yeah.
He's a prince. You
Yeah.
know. Then like something like Last of Us, where
I
like
get
this
everybody
man
you want.
has trauma.
Yes.
You know, and he's fighting to survive. He's not a good person, but he's trying to be a good
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
And then there was that movie that he did with like Nicolas Cage, where like he played like this.
Oh, I seen
I didn't
that.
see it. I saw the
Also that-
trailer.
Oh my god,
You know?
that movie was ridiculous.
Was
just
it?
ridiculous. They was
Okay.
just having fun.
Okay.
So like, yeah, I would say he has range for sure. He's a very talented actor.
Yeah, I was just wondering because like you never know. Sometimes it's like I don't know if this is a hot take, but like I don't overglaze Denzel Washington.
Well, no, Denzel Washington definitely plays Denzel Washington.
Yeah,
you
but
know what I
that's
mean?
different, yeah.
Like the same thing with like I don't want to. He's better than Will Smith, but like the same way Will Smith just be playing Will Smith. So like I didn't know how you felt about how he kind of embodied the role of Mr. Fan because it
Yeah.
feels so different than other things I've seen from him. I guess.
Yeah. No, I do. I really think he embodied it very well and he put his own personal spin to it. Speaking of own spin to it, I want to clap it up.
Stranger Things
I
boy.
was worried. I was worried about Johnny, but no pun intended, he was fire. Like they actually showed him.
Stranger Things guy.
Yeah, the guy from Stranger. Because I was like, why would they put this ugly ass man as Johnny? You know. And the whole time I'm sitting here looking at him, this man looks exactly like Freddie Prinze Jr. in Scooby Doo, like the live action
the
Scooby
blonde
Doo.
hair.
The same man. He looks just like him.
Yeah.
It's
looks similar,
hilarious.
You didn't like that? You didn't like that look?
I mean, I thought it was cute. Like it was like he's cute. Yeah.
Damn, she really just called bro ugly out the gate. I question your standards of ranking.
No, because
I mean, he's not like.
no, he's cute.
He's better
he's
looking
cute.
than the bear guy.
No. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely,
for
way
sure.
better than looking at that ugly ass fucker. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into that. No, he looks actually very cute. I just think he looks cuter outside of the costume. You know what I mean? But whenever they put him into costumes, I'm just like, Eddie, he wasn't bad. You know, I liked him in Stranger Things, but you know, but like this one, he looks so clean cutter.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Fresh
it just
and so
wasn't
clean,
working
clean.
for him. But I liked it because also in my head, Freddie Prinze Jr., Scooby Doo, I have a positive association with it.
Yeah.
Anyways, my point was, like, so we've seen Johnny many times. He's the playboy. He's like whatever. He's cracking jokes and all that stuff. And like they said, like, oh, he's not really gonna be like that. You know what I mean? And everyone was like, okay, so what are you gonna have? You know, like people were worried because that is a huge integral part of Johnny. I do think they did a great job of he still likes women and he still gets like, you know, obsessed with women and stuff like that. And he's still very flirty, but that doesn't like overtake it to like a corny amount. Like I love Chris Evans, you know, Johnny Storm to this day.
His was Jay straight up like leaned straight into that as the whole personality.
Exactly.
It didn't
He did a
show.
good
It didn't
job
show a
of
lot
it.
of nuance.
It didn't show his smarts at all. Like, why is he going into space? No,
Yeah.
like in this one, like he earned his spot on the team.
He had emotional intelligence.
He had emotional intelligence, but also he was intelligent. Like he figured shit out, and he
Yeah.
was like, he wasn't just like,
Chris Evans
oh,
was just a jock.
yeah, he was just a jock that was there, and everyone's like, you know, why is he going into space? Oh, because he's like, you know, brothers with Sue
baby.
Storm. Exactly, Nepo baby. But no, here you could tell, like, no, oh, this is a team. They
I
all
haven't-
know what the fuck they're doing.
And I haven't seen Fan Four Stick, so I can't compare to Michael B. Jordan.
I did.
I watched it and I don't remember Michael B. Jordan doing anything relevant, to be fair.
Yeah.
They really like misused like that cast and his character.
What a waste, right?
It was such a waste because Michael B. Jordan is I do it his acting, obviously, as we saw in Sinners. He was fantastic. But it just
You all right today?
but overall, I think this is the best like true to comic Johnny rendition that we've seen. So, and Thing was great. I felt it was very accurate. You know what I mean? Because he's like, you know, he's just kind of like, you see him from the trailer, so it's not like a spoiler or anything, but like they're like, yo man, what time is it? And he's just like, bro, it's not like that. That's a TV show. Like, I'm not really like that. And then like the kids come around like, lift the car. And he's like, oh, you want me to lift the car? All right. Like, and like he plays it up for the kids, and I'm like, it's such it does feel like, you know, an entertainer, you know, which essentially at the end of the day, like they kind of are for like the young kids and stuff, because in that universe there is like a TV show of like the Fantastic
They're
Four.
celebrities.
Yeah, they're celebrities that also help, you know, save the world.
Yeah.
So,
But
also,
they got merch. Capitalism, baby.
yes. One thing I didn't know this until like a couple years ago, but like call me stupid, you know, but I didn't know growing up or the majority of the time that the Incredibles are a playoff of the Fantastic Four. I didn't know. Some things it's too in your face that you don't realize.
Yeah.
I was always just like, oh yeah, I see the similarities. That's funny. But like I was never into the Fantastic Four like that to like really, really get it. So like when like one of the villains pop up, I was like, the Underminer. I was like, wow, for real. This is where he came from. I was like, I see it.
Oh my days.
Someone pointed out to me a couple years ago. I was like, damn, wow, I'm so stupid. I didn't realize it the whole time.
You didn't like Fantastic Four, so.
I just, you know, it was just that corny movie, and that was it. That's all I knew of him.
I used to watch the old animated cartoon from like the olden days.
There was a cartoon
think I
of
did.
Fantastic Four?
There's been
Yeah, but
multiple
I didn't
ones.
watch it.
What?
This is from I want to say around the Johnny Quest era.
Oh, wow. That's old.
Yeah, it's that old. It's around that era. So it used to come all the time. Boomerang and stuff like that. Show up on there.
Never
What
knew.
do you give the movie on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah, what do you think about the plot? She didn't really talk about the plot.
I don't want to
She did.
spoil.
She was saying like the thing that happened at the end of Thunderbolts alludes to this, and how it leads up to something.
I guess I wanted to hear what you thought, like how like the Silver Surfer and Galactus. Like I want to hear like a little bit about that. Like, girl, you might as well talk about it.
I know, but I just don't want to spoil it because this is
for who?
For when
we're
this
gonna
comes
watch it.
out for the
This
audience.
comes out on Tuesday.
Yeah, but that's still 2 weeks. People don't watch it clearly ahead of time, like when things are early coming out.
Bro, just talk about it.
Anyways, but like that Galactus is the bad guy, the big bad guy at the end, and the Silver Surfer's there, and I think that just overall, that he's coming, and just the overall sense of dread that they put into you. That's what was like giving me so much anxiety, because like they're figuring out every single way possible to try to beat this man, to try to change his mind, to try to do all this shit.
I heard it's more dialogue heavy.
It is, but it doesn't feel like it. It really
It's
does
also
not
a short
feel like
movie too.
How long?
It's like an hour and like 50 minutes. So hour like
That's not that short.
That's almost 2 hours.
well, like most of the time it's
Yeah.
2+. So it's like it's shorter compared to like other Marvel movies.
I think it was
Hour
just
55.
yeah. I think it was overall fan. Like, I hate to say it because I'm like that is my just. It was great. It was great. Yeah, they cooked. I recommend everybody watch it. I think this is one of the best Marvel movies they put out in a very long time.
What's your rating? You gave Superman a 9.
I did, and I liked them both separately. Someone tried to be like, "Oh, I like this." I'm like,
different.
they were both very different vibes. But I liked what this made me feel, because it didn't feel like a Marvel movie, or at least it didn't feel exactly like how all the other
like a comic book movie.
No, it felt like a comic book movie.
Okay.
And I think that's what felt different than the others. The other was just like, oh, this is a live action with the silliness. This didn't feel like that. This didn't feel like the regular everyday Marvel movie. It didn't have that extra.
It felt like a actual serious issue of a comic.
Yes.
Okay.
This actually felt more serious.
Yeah.
And same thing, they commit to the bit. Like everybody in that universe is just like, oh yeah, they're superheroes, they're great for us. Like it's not nothing strange, no like ah ha ha.
Yeah.
It was just like a couple little things, but they did.
So it's a 10 or is it a 9? But unless you bumping Superman down to an 8 with me.
No, absolutely not.
Come on, come to the dark side.
Ew, no, it was definitely deserving of a 9.
No.
Ew, that was crazy.
I think I want to give it a 10 out of 10. For me, this was a very different movie that I've seen from Marvel in a very, very long time. And like, at the same time, 10 out of 10 is like, Endgame, all that, like fantastic, so many feelings. But I really felt like I sat there and I felt things. I felt anxious. I felt like, I cried a little bit. But it didn't feel overly emotional either. You know what I mean? So like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Danny might come back and be like, that shit was trash. I didn't really like it. Like how he always is when people hype up shit. But me personally, this was...
She didn't overly hype it though. She hyped up Superman more than this.
No. I'm saying she's right about what I'm going to do.
That. Yeah.
Me personally...
He's going to come back and call it a 7.
Yeah, no, exactly. He's going to come back and call it a 7. But me personally, I haven't enjoyed a Marvel movie to this extent, like genuinely in a very long time. So that is my personal rating.